So since I've been doing my website and these blogcasts that I'm doing, I've been trying to educate myself because I don't want to be some idiot spouting off nonsense. And I've been writing some things I haven't even posted yet. I just wrote something the other night about how I disagree with minimum wage. Just some thoughts I had. And then I watched something on YouTube. Milton Friedman. If you don't know who he is, look him up, watch him. He's amazing. A friend of mine told me to watch him, and I did. And today, I watched what he said about minimum wage. And it was amazing to me because what he said was exactly what I had just written. Now, I could take this to mean something, that I'm a genius, I am an amazing thinker, but I'm not going to do that. What that means to me is that my thinking is logical. It's so logical, anybody can come up with these conclusions. It's just reassuring. And I've been doing other reading, like this book, Liberal Fascism. Go get it. Read it. I just started it, and it's just mind-blowing. But what I'm taking from it is the history of socialism and fascism, and how it focuses on the we instead of the I. And that sounds great. It does. But when you take away somebody's individuality, you take away so much. When you take away somebody's own ability to think and reason, you take away that person. I'm just throwing all these things off the cuff here. I'm just had some things I was talking to myself about. And I thought, why not talk to you guys? You three people out there that might be watching this. Start to think. And you can come up with these things. That's what's amazing about being a conservative. Although I don't believe I'm truly conservative, it's just the label society has put on me. Let's talk about minimum wage for a second, because I wrote it, I'm going to post it, I haven't done it yet. I put myself in the shoes of somebody who owns a business. Because I used to work for minimum wage while I was in college. And I thought, well, minimum wage is going up. So if I owned a video store like the one I worked in, and all of a sudden I had to pay people $7.50 an hour instead of the $5.15 that I made, what would I do? Well, I might cut payroll, but who would I get rid of? Would I get rid of the high school student? Or would I get rid of the college student? Or even the college graduate who's just trying to make some extra money? What would you do? You'd drop the high school student. You want people with more experience, more education, more learning. Now, what if you had a high school student and a high school dropout? And you had to pay him more money. And these were my thoughts. But they're not my thoughts, because Milton Friedman almost did the exact same thing. It's common sense. And in this book I'm reading, you read about how these socialists and fascists, they took away people's religion and tried to make a state religion. Why? Because it is my faith and my belief in Christianity that we are told what you need to do for your own salvation. Not the salvation of your union, of your group, of your society, but about you. What are you doing? So what's better, the group or the people? You can't have a strong group without strong people. Individuality is what makes us who we are. It makes the group what it is. You must be an individual first. And once you become an individual, and once you think as an individual, what all people, like myself, and I am just one, nothing special, but like you are, once you start thinking about you, and about other people or themselves. You have no choice but to be what our society has called us, a conservative. And once you do that, start to think about any social issue right now. Don't put yourself in the position of the group they're saying they're trying to help. Put yourself in the people who they are forcing to help you. As that individual, what are they going to do? And what are the results going to then be for that group? It blows my mind to think of this. Because it's common sense. How many times have you heard the phrase common sense liberal? Never. It doesn't happen. Because it's not common sense. It's just not. Nothing about it is common sense. It's derivatives, it's feel-good feelings, it's what can we do here to make somebody happy? And I believe in making people happy, but I believe in making people happy through me. Not through the government, not through my taxes, but through who I am and through what I can do. And I'm kind of scared that who I am and who you are is going to be taken away. And it's going to be who we are. And that's what this country is about. Who you are, who I am. I believe so strongly in the words of our Declaration of Independence, that all men are created equal. And I believe, as Thomas Jefferson believed, even though people are going to tell you that that's, a bigot, sexist, racist words, by men he means everybody. Men, women, you're equal. And what you do matters. Not what the group does, not what society does, but what you do matters. So keep on believing, keep on thinking, never stop thinking. Because once they get you to stop thinking and just feeling, the war is lost. And I say war because we are fighting for something now. We're fighting to be who we are, to let our children be who they are. It's freedom. It always comes back to that. It's about freedom.